Your project has reached completion and you have fulfilled the contractual obligation of providing 3 weeks of post-delivery support. Okay. However, as the support period concludes, you recognize that the stakeholders are not fully prepared to operate the newly implemented system independently. As the project manager, how should you proceed to ensure smooth transitioning and operational success? Yeah, interesting question. Let's see what are the options. Conclude all support activities as the 3 weeks period is over. Take a sign off on contractual obligation fulfilled to avoid future conflicts. Practically, many of you might do this only. We can say, okay, guys, our job is over. Let's have a conclusion and acceptance of it. Now it's their problem. The way they handle. I, as a project manager, just want to get out of this particular situation, project. And in future, we should not have any conflict. We should better take a sign off from it. Good idea in general, but we understand that we need to focus on enabling the organization to make a best use of their applications. And I need to focus on doing smooth transitioning also. So this particular thing is little, I only focus on my obligation and I'm not worried about the end user and customer. So that's the smell which is coming from this particular option. And we should be a little suspicious about it, but you might be doing it in your day-to-day project management. Option B, request an extension for the project support contract while sharing your concern regarding the stakeholder lack of readiness. You can definitely do that. Yeah, that looks a good idea. You can say, I'm requesting the extension here. Yeah, because the stakeholders are not ready. So candidate option, you probably put that particular request. Option C, assess the area where stakeholders are struggling and propose a tailored support extension, ensuring they have the necessary resources, knowledge to operate the system independently. So I would say the C is little qualified of B. So you definitely will pick up the C provided you end up reading it. If you conclude at a B level, you will not go here and you may not find this better answer. So C is better than B because it is saying, generically speaking, I will ask for extension. I will say, okay, I will go with the detail and I will talk about which area might require extension. Maybe they don't need a full extension, but I will look at the situation and propose the solution accordingly. So better than B because it is becoming specific. Option D, conclude the support activities and provide your contact details to the stakeholders so they can contact you for informal support on a case-by-case basis. Now, I personally see you might end up doing this. So many of you as a project and manager may end up doing A or D. Yeah. But for our PMP exam, A and D are out of context because I need to do things systematically. It's not like you can call me, I will help you. And during that time, if you are not available, your users are not getting the proper support. So we need to do B or C, not A or D. In your real life, you might be doing A and D, but we need to focus on B or C here. And we understand C is more specific. So we go with C as an answer here. Talking about the mapping to exam content outlined. So this maps to 2 tasks in process domain. Ensure the task 16, ensure knowledge transfer for project continuity. Yeah, you need to do that. And task 17, which is basically focusing on closing. So plan and manage project phase closer or a transition. So this is basically more focused on closing of the project area only. So task 17 of a process domain. It also touches the task 4 of business domain because task 4 of business domain also focus on supporting organizational change. So as a project manager, I need to worry about my client. I need to support them so that they can make maximum use of my deliverables because I am worried about the outcome. So it also maps to task force support organizational change. The topics we covered project closure, and we definitely covered supporting organizational change.